Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Now, the other day, Thursday, Penny Mordaunt ripped into the SNP. She basically tore them a new corn shoot, and it was wonderful. This woman, I think, Penny Mordaunt, has all the makings of a Prime Minister. Certainly, she puts the fear of God into any SNP who dares to stand up in front of her. It's a brave SNP MP who gets up when Penny is on the rampage. And she did a wonderful job. And we're going to have a look at that and what she said. And boy, does this woman need to stand up and do this on a far more regular basis. It is absolutely wonderful to see someone literally eviscerate an entire party live on television and in real time. And you could see Dierdre Brock, who was the subject of this abuse, not abuse, this tirade, wither. She withered under the onslaught of the one weapon that absolutely will defeat the SNP every time, the truth. Let's have a look at Penny and her wonderful, wonderful repertoire with wielding truth like a sword. Here goes. So, this is just delicious. Penny Mordaunt reminds the SNP of 22 police investigations as she attacks the bile-fuelled gnats. The more I see of Penny, the more I like her. I say she's got Prime Minister written all the way through her. She was at the coronation. She wielded the great big sword. She looks like something out of Game of Thrones. And let me tell you, shield maiden of the truth. She truly is. She wielded another sword on Thursday and didn't half take out the SNP with it. Leader of the House was standing up and taking no prisoners as she destroyed the unfortunate SNP rival Dierdre Brock and vowed to stand up and fight against the slopey-shouldered separatism of the nationalists. What a wonderful use of words. She used to be the magician's apprentice, and now I think she's becoming the magician. Wonderful, wonderful woman. I have a thing. I have a thing for Penny Mordaunt. The stylish political assassin Penny Mordaunt tore strips off the SNP at Westminster as she urged the Nats to be more self-reflective before launching into bile-fuelled rants against the Tory government. The relationship between the Leader of the House and her SNP opposite number, Dierdre Brock, appears to have broken down in recent weeks, with both MPs now launching increasingly bitter broadsides at each other during weekly business questions. Insiders believe the Edinburgh North and Leith MP may have been instructed to set a less pally tone. Yes, because you don't want to get across and actually do business by dealing with each other. No. It's easier to stand there like school children and call each other's names and stick your tongue out, according to the SNP anyway, because they're all behaving like children, aren't they? However, the tactic has backfired in a disastrous fashion because Miss Mordaunt, who is one of the best and most combative debaters in the House of Commons, it's one that I've ever seen, is now brutally destroying Miss Brock and her party in terms that have onlookers wincing in sympathy. I don't. Carry on, Penny. Carry on. Wield the sword of truth. Wield it and decapitate these people because they are just awful. Once again, the unfortunate Nat set the tone by accusing the Portsmouth North MP of wanting to have a fight with somebody. We know in Scotland that she likes having a fight with us, she said. She is always telling us off for disobedience or treachery, said Miss Brock, using the SNP technique of pretending that her party speaks for the entire country, which of course it doesn't. It barely speaks for a third of it. In Tory Britain, we Scots really should know our place. Well, the SNP should. You're a very, very small, unimportant party. Miss Mordaunt replied, I am not in any doubt who I am standing up and fighting for, the people of this country, and who I am standing up and fighting against. The SNP are on the latter list. Hitting her stride, she continued, the Honourable Lady insists a number of things and makes various accusations. I would ask her to be a little more self-reflective. It is her party that has been subject to 22 and counting, I think, police investigations. The Serious Fraud Office is investigating GFG Alliance, the company to which the Scottish National Party gave hundreds of millions of pounds to guarantee jobs that never materialised. And that just happened to be sponsoring its party conference at the same time. And of course the Serious Fraud Office are investigating that. No news for quite a while, but I've a feeling that when that comes, there's certainly going to be charges. Anyway, the Honourable Lady, she continued, and I just love Penny Mordaunt. The Honourable Lady likes to lecture my party about values, she said. Which party is it whose leader smirked while people booed the national anthem? Which party is it whose activists called BBC reporters traitors? Which party is it that bullied Conservative Party members attending a conference in Scotland to the extent it made national news? Which party is it whose behaviour was so horrific towards its own elected representatives that they said they suffered panic attacks and some have crossed the floor? Who is responsible for the biofuel rants that are so evident in Hansard? I think, you know, this woman, she's going to be Prime Minister, isn't she? She's got to become the next leader, I think, of the Conservative Party. Once the Honourable Lady has choked that, reading is hard. Says, once the Honourable Lady has clocked that the answers to all those questions is her party, she might reflect on why that is the case and on the appalling legacy that such a warped, irresponsible displacement activity has ceded to a generation of Scottish children. A wrecked education system, a widening attainment gap, fewer teachers, maths scores declining in every PISA survey, science at record low and plummeting literacy rates. But they will, of course, have somewhere safe and warm in which to take H. I'm not going to take any lectures from the Honourable Lady about values, responsibility or performance in office. That is why I will get up every week and stand up and fight against the slopey-shouldered separatism evidenced by the SNP. Good God, Penny Mordaunt! I don't know how to salute you anymore. What a wonderful woman. What a vicious attack. What a cringe if you're an SNP supporter. Because, of course, Penny Mordaunt has wielded the truth. And it is ultimately the truth by which the SNP will be destroyed. The truth is anathema to them. The truth damages them. And the more the truth comes out, the worse it is for the SNP. They are shady, sleek-it, snide, nasty. A nasty party, led by nasty people. First, the Gollum of Govan, and now the racist. Is it any wonder they're failing? Their membership numbers are dropping, they cannot get corporate support, and that they're going to lose big time at the next general election, which hopefully will bankrupt the entire nasty bunch. Well done, Penny. Keep it up. I support you. Well done. I'm going to come up now, and I'm very, very happy with this. Great story. Anyway, we'll come up, finish the video, and move on. There's so many stories. Now, I don't want you to think that my obvious attraction towards Penny Mordaunt colours my view on what is happening. It is just simply that I admire the usage of the words she does. The fact that I fancy her is something that is my business, not yours. You don't tell my wife. She knows. But I just love it when politicians get up and actually just bang out something like that. Absolutely ruin the day of the opposition. And especially when that opposition is the SNP, for whom, as I say, the truth is so damaging. I mean, somebody will perhaps one day stand up on the Labour side and do the same to the Tories, and that's fine. That's brilliant too. I love seeing all the cut and thrust. I'm not a Tory supporter, I'm not a Labour supporter, I'm just against the SNP because of the damage they do. They're not a genuine party, they're a hate group, and it's a little more than that. And so, you know, if Penny Mordaunt had been a Labour Party member, I would have still be applauding her. I would still find her attractive. Anyway, I shall stop there. Thank you very much for watching. I shall continue. I do have, like I say, more stories to go. There's a lot on today. I don't know how many I'm going to do. My wife has left me a list of jobs. Yeah. But, hey, here we go. Till next time, stay safe, stay well, and I will speak to you later. Bye.